Alright, I can't believe that Lynette's story still isn't done. I'm becoming one with the truth. There's actually, there's one final ending we need to get. Let's see. I think it's the one where you tell her neither.
Huh. I didn't like that.
Okay, let's do a skip. This one's probably going to be really short. I mean, I'd say that, but it probably isn't.
Design flaws.
Okay, let's do skip.
4. Well, if you want to get the right, so to put it another way. Or, thank you. Here, take the phaeton. Also,
how about you do neither?
huh?
If it was that urgent, someone would have come looking by now. That applies both to your troop and to Bonnie's owner.
What you're saying is, since nobody's come looking, I can just keep hanging out with Bonnie for a bit longer? Is that really okay?
Persuasion. Well, Bonnie sure seems to like that idea. God, I really hope I don't fail this.
Maybe not. Besides, if someone does come looking for me or Bonnie and finds me just chilling out with a cat, I feel like I'd have a lot of explaining to do.
I'm not sure. Let's leave this one to fate. I think you should head back. I failed it. You were supposed to get it right, but you never know what you're gonna pick. I think you should help Bonnie. Well, that leads you to the other quest. This other one leads to the other one, so I'm gonna...
Alright.
16.
So, we're looking for Bonnie's owner? There's 20 cards in total. I should also mention, to put in
Damn it, I
perspective...
screwed it up. Oh no. You have to get the card thing right, and I failed it. So I'm gonna have to restart it. God, I'm probably gonna have to restart this numerous times then. Oh shit. Yeah, that one's really gonna be hard, because you need to get the right card. You need to get the right one. Oh god.
Huh. I didn't like that.
Okay. Well, I hope we don't have to repeat this a bunch of times.
Clearly, there's some design flaw. Let's see. 4. Well,
Skip.
if you want to get the right, so
Skip.
to put it another way.
Skip.
Or thank you. Here, take the face. Also, huh? What you're saying is that really?
Oh god, I have no idea. It's random. No.
Besides, so we're looking.
Yeah, this is not going to be easy. I'm gonna have to redo this several times, I feel. Trying to do the one to get her to do both. To get her to do nothing. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Huh. I didn't like that.
Oh my god.
Clearly, there's some design flaw. Let's see. 4. Well, if
This
you
is
wanna
hard
get
because you don't know what the
to put it
cards
another
are.
way. Thank you. Here, take the. Also.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Huh? What you're saying is that.
My finger slipped. I double clicked. Damn it.
Besides. Back to... Nope, I said besides. The drinks, it might get stewed. Oh, one other thing. Do you...
Damn it, I was trying to mash through it and I accidentally clicked it, because it's fucking slow. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate when they do this. Just keep restarting it. I mean, it's fast, but at the same time it kind of isn't, because I have to click through a bunch of
I
dialogue.
didn't like that. Clearly, there's some design flaws. Let's see. 4. Well, if you want to get the right... So, to put it another way...
So it's mashing.
Thank you.
It takes
take
forever
the
for them to talk.
Huh? What you're saying, is that really...
Oh.
You make a good point.
We can just stick around here for a while, so if anyone does come looking for you, they'll find you.
Okay, well... Assuming Bonnie hasn't strayed too far from where she went missing, there's a chance we might bump into her owner in either the Steambird offices or the restaurant. So, stick around here in standby mode? Yeah, that suits me.
If you're in standby mode, shall we find some cat food?
Oh, good idea. Bonnie's definitely hungry.
If we're getting cat food, shall we get some snacks for us too?
May as well. We could be here a while.
Well, since we've got cat food and snacks, let's find a place to chill.
When I was trying to find somewhere I could space out earlier, collect my thoughts, I figured the cafe might be a good shot. Alright then. Plan of action? Spend the whole day spacing out. In standby mode.
There we go. Speed run. Achievement. Do nothing is the happiest thing. Yeah, you were supposed to speedrun it. They did that on fucking purpose. Oh my god. Why would you do that? Persuade Lynette to spend a day of leisurely peaceful day with you. Complete checks and cats and unlock all endings. Oh. What am I at? Not that enough to mean anything. Alright, let's go do, what's her face's story chapter now. Where honed blades clash. Fashion festival is being held in Fontaine. You and Paimon decided to check it out for yourselves. He's talking to me again. Or he was. Sound like he was starting off with this idle line that you think I got a sharp tongue. I swear to God I heard it for a split second and then it just stopped him. You know, I was saying something in my last video, but I'm pretty sure I cut it out. But my point is, I don't understand why people hate this character so much. I'm trying to line it up. I'm trying to line it up with his eye. I'm trying. It's so hard. I'm trying. Hold on. Just my joystick is touchy. Oh. Oh. I had it for a split second until he moved.
Relax.
Skara. What the fuck? Ah, yeah, look at that. I lined it up perfectly. You know, that's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about that. That's... No, what I was saying is, I don't know why people dislike this character so bad. I heard about it a long time ago, but apparently, there was this thing that happened where people were going around actually hurting real cats. Because Skara is represented by a cat. He's represented by a black cat in this game. His motif or moniker is a fucking black cat with that thing around the neck. It's like a little red cord with the feather too. Why is his arms turning red? The color's friggin' the fuck out. And there were people that hated the character so bad that they were actually going around causing harm to real animals. Like real cats. It was like a really bad problem. But where I'm from, shut up for a moment. Where I'm from, I had never heard that. But a friend of mine told me that that was actually a really bad problem. I'm not going to say where it was, because I don't want to get involved in that, and I don't talk about that stuff on my channel, but there was a place where people were going around harming real cats because they did not like Skara. There's a lot of people who still don't like him, which is funny because there's actually a lot of people who do like him. There's a lot of people who fantasize about this character. That's why we have like the fucking cosplayers. Like that Seth Apocalypse guy is always cosplaying him and several others. Like, there's a lot of people who fantasize about this character quite a bit, so I don't know why he would get so much fucking hate, because he clearly has a huge fan base who like him, so I don't understand it.
Is this really okay?
Because I'm really popular on Pinterest, and I'm on there quite a bit, and there was people saying, I don't understand why fucking people like this character, he looks like a 5-year-old, and I was like, if you understand his backstory, that's why people like him. For me, I mean, sure, I like him for his appearance. I think he's like the most attractive male character in the game for my likes, for my tastes in men. But I like his backstory of what he goes through. I actually relate to him a lot. Like, I've had similar shit happen to me. I know how it feels to be betrayed and have people who you think are your friends or your family and they stab you in the fucking back. I know how it feels to lose something that means something to you, to be cast away by people who you thought you needed. I'm pretty sure everyone relates to that at some point. That's the point.
I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original deposit. Don't tell me you're afraid that I cheaped out on the dress.
So this is the new character who was just added. I don't have her yet. I'm gonna try to see if I can get her. But if I can't get her, I don't think it's a big deal. I just also noticed that her colors are similar to fucking Hazo's. And it's weird.
No, not at all. I have only the fullest faith in your work, Miss Chiori.
Man, how do you get your hair like that? That must be complicated as fuck.
I'm just in shock, that's all. It's always been my dream to wear a Chiori boutique dress for my wedding. I really thought the chance had passed me by.
So what's the problem here?
Wait, isn't that Chiori? She's actually at her shop today?
Perhaps it's because of Fontaine Fashion Week.
Oh, you've got a point there. Well, once she's done with her customer, we can go and ask her.
Man, I really want a damn event where Venti comes here and she's like, we need to design the outfit for the Animal Archon, but that's not the Animal Archon, but like, I mean, he is, but people don't know that. Well, the point what I'm trying to get at is I want him to come here and have them design a new outfit for him specifically, and have him come here and you have to help him and have it be like this huge fucking thing.
I'm a woman of my word. If I say I can do something, then it'll be done. The first rule of business is to always keep your promises.
Because he fits well into this style, I would think.
Now, remember to not fold the gown, or store it under direct sunlight. I'd recommend only taking it out on the day of the wedding. But from the look on your face, I can tell that may be a little difficult for you. I'll try my best. Once he sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop straight to the floor.
Chiori, you're actually at your shop today!
Is that really so shocking? It is mine after all. Anything you're looking for today? A custom design, or perhaps some ready-to-wear outfits for kids?
We don't have kids. Why would you say that shit to me? I don't know. I feel like some of the characters I like them, but sometimes when they start off a little sassy like this, a part of me is like, man, like it becomes annoying. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel like the voice almost kind of doesn't fit the character in a way, because she looks like she would have more like of a cuter voice. Like, anything you're looking for today? Not like the stern, get the hell off my damn doorstep kind of voice. But I understand it.
Hey, Kevin's not a kid!
We actually wanted to ask about Fontaine Fashion Week.
Oh, that. Well, if news of the event has reached your ears, I suppose the Fontaine Apparel Association's advertising efforts have paid off.
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can take part in?
Fashion Week isn't what I'd call fun, but it certainly always attracts a crowd. It's a fashion extravaganza that only takes place once a year, after all.
Will you be showing off some of your designs too?
Probably, obviously.
Of course. All designers at the Court of Fontaine use the week to advertise their brand. If you're lucky, you could even land a large amount of orders as soon as the main show ends.
Oh my god.
Come to think of it, it was also at a previous fashion week that our label first took off.
You know what's funny about this? I know she's from Inazuma, but like, I know her style, it's because she's in Fontaine. Of course it would be Fontainian, but like, it almost seems like it's misrepresentative because she's like in a kimono outfit and she's from Japan, yet she's selling what you would call foreign stuff based on what her tradition is. And it just seems a little odd, you know?
Aren't you pretty much an established name now? People will still buy your clothes even if you don't participate this year, right?
Yeah, that's not quite how it works. While many people buy clothes for fit and style, the fashion industry also strongly values a label's artistic vision and creative direction. Why would anyone patronize a label that hasn't even bothered to put out any new designs for the year? In the end, fashion is just a representation of the spirit of the times. People support your brand because they support the vision it represents.
Huh. Okay, so maybe fashion's more complicated than Paimon thought. All that complicated stuff aside, you're saying we'll be able to see new Chiori designs at the show?
Absolutely. The designs have already been finalized. I'm just waiting for the fabrics to arrive.
Ooh, are you using materials you can't get in Fontaine?
Well, I still have a certain partiality to Inazuma-made fabrics. The textures are pleasant to the touch, and their familiarity gives me a sense of security.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's that feeling of home.
Something like that. Yes.
We're a long way from Inazuma, though. Aren't you concerned that your shipment might get lost or stolen along the way?
No need to worry. I've already taken steps to ensure that it'll arrive safely. I've entrusted the job to Komani Express's most reliable courier.
Kirara.
Excuse me! Coming through! Coming through!
There she is.
Chiori, your shipment's here. I know it's quite late, so really sorry. Deep breaths, Kirara. Then start again.
Oh, so Kirara's the courier you were talking about.
But of course we know this already. Why are we acting like we don't?
Oh, hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy seeing you here in Fontaine. It's been a while.
How about a game? No, it has indeed.
Wait a second. This is the second time that you've seen me flip a delivery job now, isn't it? Oh, you somehow always happen to catch me off my game, huh?
Why are you so flush? What's wrong? I mean, I know she was running, but...
So, what was the holdup? Sailing delays, bad weather?
Huh? No, nothing like that.
I just ran into a bit of trouble, that's all.
That's a sign. I can't remember what it is, but when she does that with her tails, it means something.
Bandits, then? Or treasure hoarders? A few run-ins on the road aren't usually enough to give you any trouble.
Because she's literally a demon. She's a yokai cat.
Well, I didn't run into anyone exactly. I just got a little lost.
Your tails. I can't remember, but there was said that when she's nervous or something, she does that with her tails. I can't remember what it was exactly. It was during the frickin' Kokomi and event that happened a while back. Kokomi and Raiden Shogun or something like that. Your tails.
Keeping you honest as always, I see.
Yeah.
Alright. I was stopped by a group of bandits as soon as I entered Fontaine. They were a little different from the ones I usually run into. I could hear them mumbling about Komani Express. It was obvious they were looking for someone with two tails.
So it was a targeted hit?
I got the sense that they were actually targeting Chiori's goods.
My fabric shipment?
Yeah, they said that I could go as long as I left the goods with them. Otherwise, they'd stuff me into my delivery box and toss me into the sea to drown.
Oh, are you okay, Kimura?
I'm good. I'm still a yokai after all. I turned them over to the guards. It just took me a while to round them all up.
Well, it's not completely out of the ordinary for one of your deliveries to get intercepted. But it still doesn't make sense how you knew it was my goods they were after. You've got other deliveries to make in Fontaine, don't you? Is there something else that you're keeping from me?
Well...
Her tails.
Perhaps I need to reconsider how many stars to give you in my review.
You always know how to get me, Chiori. Alright, I'll talk. So, I kinda wanted to know why anyone would order a hit on me, so I spent a bit of time investigating. One of the bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time. He said that a certain person had commissioned them to intercept Chiori Boutique's delivery.
And who might this person be?
Chiori? Why don't we just let this one go? I mean, I didn't really get injured, and you've still got Fashion Week to worry about.
I appreciate your kindness, Kirara. But if I don't teach this person a lesson, I doubt they'll stop here. Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a stern talking to and then some.
Alright. The guy said that the commissioner was someone by the name of Uter.
Uter. No, that name rings a bell. Wouldn't you say, Kirara?
Well, that's exactly why I didn't want to bring it up to you.
So you both know this Uter guy?
Through Chiori's complaints about him, sure. He's a fellow fashion designer who's made it his goal in life to make hers as miserable as possible.
So he's like a business rival.
A rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square.
True.
Uter, however, just has it out for me as a designer. He's publicly disparaged my design choices, my use of materials. He's practically tried every trick in the book to ruin my good name. I've already warned him before to compete with me fair and square, but I guess he prefers playing dirty. Well, I'm more than happy to oblige.
Walks away.
Wait, Chiori, where are you going?
To his shop to burn it down.
To teach someone a lesson. You must be tired after your long journey. Why don't you rest in my shop for a little while before heading back?
Chiori! Wait!
And she's gone.
Oh no. What should we do?
You seem concerned. Should we be worried about Chiori?
Well, she's always been the type of person to face things head on. But with her fiery temper, I'm just worried whatever she's about to do will feel negative publicity about her right before the start of Fashion Week. Traveler, Paimon, could you go after her and check out the situation for me? As a formal employee of Komunia Express, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to get involved.
Formal.
Yeah, we'll take good care of Chiori.
To be honest, I'm more worried about that Uter guy's safety.
When they talk about tonight. Okay. Cool.
The wind rises.
He never lasts long enough for me. Anyway.
Any chance you're on the clock, officer?
Nothing good ever comes out of you addressing me like that. Oh? And I see the Traveler and Paimon are here too.
I must stop her. You will not get in my way.
Chevron, we meet again.
Has everything been going well?
Well, things have been fine on my end. We were able to bring in a large number of recruits thanks to that film we made.
Why are the flowers behind you so damn bright? What the fuck?
I suppose the trade-off is that I'm now constantly getting stopped for autographs while out on patrol. Not ideal, if you ask me.
Well, you were one of the leading roles after all.
So, did something happen?
Indeed it did. I'll need you to come with me.
I only ever hear that phrase from you. Usually I'm the one asking people to do that.
Well, are you coming?
Not before I know what you're planning.
Have I ever made a bad call?
The better question is, have you ever made one that didn't violate proper procedure?
Okay. A man hired a group of bandits to mug my friend. I'm about to go teach him a lesson.
Are you sure this is something you should be telling the captain of the special patrol? It's getting hard to tell whether you're here to report a case or turn yourself in for one.
Neither. I'm requesting personal supervision from said captain, so I don't do anything too out of line.
Are you planning to?
Yes.
Not if I can help it.
All right. Where is this person?
Follow me.
Walks away. Wait. Huh?
Just promise you'll start trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
Well, when trouble stops coming my way, I'll be sure to get on that.
Did he take damage?
This should be the place. You all wait here. I'll go have a chat with him.
You know, Chevrolet, Paimon gets the sense that you two are actually pretty close.
It's just as Chiori said. We got to know each other pretty well in our lines of work. You could call it a you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours sort of situation.
Oh my god.
Does Chiori ever need your help?
I'd say it's mutual. The Special Patrol needs her help quite often as well. We've got tough problems of our own. Getting people to talk, for example. The uniform, the musket, they're intimidating. Most people clam up the minute they see us. Lips sealed so tight, getting them to talk almost feels like trying to break into the fortress of Meripede. But put them in a clothing boutique, and they suddenly start gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
Oh, is it because they're trying to show off or something?
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives or show off how much they know about other people. And nothing brings out that sort of vanity quite like fashion. As a result, Chiori often picks up on all kinds of information in her shop. Most of her customers are members of the upper class, which means they're pretty much up to the gills in wealth and intel.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Huh, Paimon gets it now.
Exactly. I'm also here to ensure Chiori's safety. Those who make trouble for her also tend to be rich and powerful. And in some very rare cases, I'm forced to protect other people from Chiori herself. So, who got on her case this time? It's been a while since I last saw her that angry.
Oh, so this is what happened.
Huh? Uter, you say?
You've heard of him?
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book. I heard that even the Maison Gardiennage issued him a warning due to his behavior. So he's back at it, huh? His funeral, I guess.
Whoa, what's this about a funeral all of a sudden?
I just meant that Uter's done for. Now bring it in, you two. Get right up close.
What? Huh?
Sure, but why?
Because this is probably going to turn into one of those very rare cases I just talked about.
What was that sound effect? What the hell? Okay, for this scene, we need you to pull a cork out of a bottle. It worked.
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
Huh?
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over and over again. It appears you've forgotten what I told you before. So, allow me to refresh your memory. Lay off the dirty tricks. Oh, and if you dare lay your hands on my friend again, you can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
Chiori?
Officer, an assault's in progress! Please, officer, you've got to do something!
Of course. I'll do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting with this traveler and seemed to have missed what happened. Not to worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some useful evidence. You don't mind, do you? There's nothing in there that would implicate you in any illegal activity, I would hope.
God, forget it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Ms. Chiori, I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future, especially out in the open like this.
Apologies, officer. I guess you could say I'm just used to tossing out any trash I come across on the street.
You?
Is there anything else either of you have to say for yourselves?
That's all from me. I sincerely hope that today's events will never happen again.
We'll see about that.
Whoa, that scared the heck out of Paimon. How
Such incredible strength, such a graceful arc.
You're too kind.
Now's not the time to be accepting compliments. What happened to not doing anything too out of line?
Oh, not if I could help it, is what I said. And I think I kept to that. I started with a verbal warning, but he displayed neither shame nor remorse. If anything, he kept running his mouth with insults and threats.
Insults and threats so bad that he deserved to be tossed out like a sack of trash?
Believe it or not, they were that bad. He deserved to get knocked down a peg. It's the only way to get him to stop.
You could have reported him to the guards.
Oh, I will. But it'll take some time for them to gather evidence. And he denied that he ever had anything to do with those bandits. I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. On top of that, if Kirara is going to continue delivering goods for me, the least I can do is guarantee her safety. Oh, that reminds me. There is another favor I'd like to ask of you today.
What a shame. I believe you've already used up your favor quota for the day.
Have I? Well, it's a good thing I was planning on taking an advance on tomorrow's quota then.
Don't you think you're maxed out on advances already?
I always pay you back in information, don't I? It's just like you said. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
Oh my god. Fuck is happening? Return to her shop 5,000 years up the stairs. Can you climb that lip though? I mean, I don't know if he's gonna be able to get over that. Oh dear. Oh, no. Oh, he can. Okay. Huh.
We're back. You were gone for an awfully long time.
Please tell me nothing bad happened.
There's nothing to worry about. All you need to know is that you'll never have to worry about someone in Fontaine messing with your deliveries again.
Sorry, Chiori. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble.
What are you talking about? You didn't do anything wrong. Those greedy bandits are to blame. Along with a certain someone who doesn't know when to lay off the petty tricks. The next time you need to leave the city, call the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. They'll escort you half of the way, and the Spina di Rusula can take the second half. With that sort of escort, the next time you make a delivery, those treasure hoarders won't go anywhere near your goods. Unless, of course, it's to offer to carry them for you.
Good one, Chiori.
I'm being serious. You know me. If I bring something up, you can assume it's already a done deal. You're going back to Inazuma tomorrow, right?
Wait, you don't mean...
I've already spoken to the captain of the Special Patrol. As discussed, the patrol's going to take a small detour during their daily training tomorrow. As for Navia, I'll give her a heads up in a bit.
There's really no need. I'm just a simple courier. I don't want to be surrounded by a bunch of armed guards. Or ones with sunglasses, for that matter. Don't you think this is a bit much?
Well, you certainly shouldn't count on such a procession for every trip you make to Fontaine. It's just a one-off thing. For my own peace of mind. It'll also show those guys what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends.
Since she's already talked to the patrol, just think of it as you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours type of situation.
Yes, well put.
Well, if you think it's a good idea, Traveler, then... I guess it's fine.
Well, with the bad guys out of the way and your goods safely delivered, everything should be good to go for Fontaine Fashion Week, right?
I believe so. I'll try to churn out a few more outfits over the next few days. I've heard a lot of suppliers will be participating this year.
Paimon's gonna take a guess and say suppliers are super important.
But of course, they supply us designers with funding, equipment, factory access. You have to work with them if you want to become a truly renowned fashion house. That's also why this year's Fashion Week is so important to me.
Why did she say it like that? Why did she say why like this with her voice like that?
But isn't your brand already really famous, Chiori? Your clothes are so pretty and so nice to wear. I can't help but brag about them to my customers whenever I get the chance.
Apparently, she designed Kirara's outfit, I think.
Even so, I would imagine there are still people who've never heard of the Chiori brand. Yes?
Well...
I mean, with the amount of places that I deliver to, it's only natural that some people from other nations haven't heard of it.
Then it's still not famous enough. My goal is to make the Chiori brand renowned throughout all of Tibet.
Well, you could start by giving me a new outfit then.
All of it? Your business would have to get pretty huge then.
Wait, would that mean I could just go to any Chiori branch on the continent to get my clothes fixed? It has been pretty inconvenient having to come to Fontaine every time I need to get them patched up.
Alternatively, of course, you could just be a bit more careful with them. They're already about as durable as I can make them.
Okay, I'll admit, they do get snagged on branches pretty often, but I can't help it. It's hard to be careful about that sort of thing when you're trying to take a nice nap in a tree.
Well, if that's your dream, Chiori, then we should do our best to make it a reality. Is there anything we can do to help out with Fashion Week?
I'm sure I could think of something.
What is it?
Why don't you come to my shop tomorrow and model for me? Simply put, you'll serve as my living mannequins.
Oh my god.
Oh, so we get to try on some of your clothes? Got it!
Seeing them off the rack will also give me the chance to make some small adjustments to the stitching and the silhouette of the designs.
Sounds easy enough.
Do you need us to... for the runway too? Can we keep the outfits? I think that's a dumb question.
No need. We've already booked the models for that. If you like them, though, feel free to visit the boutique and see if anything catches your eye. I'll even give you a special discount.
Ooh, sounds great! I was just starting to get curious about all this design stuff.
I wonder if they will actually give you new design outfits for the main player characters. I think everybody's been complaining about that. They're like, how come you keep giving other characters in the game design outfits, but yet the fucking character, like Ether and Lumion, are stuck in the same fucking outfits from the beginning of the game, and they're the main focus of the game, so how come they don't get new outfits too? And I agree. I feel like there was another theory where people are thinking for each element, your outfit should change based on the element, and I agree. Like if you get water or fire, fire's not in the game yet, but if you get like water or dendro or animo, or you know, your outfit should change completely based on that element. If they don't want to make new outfits for the main traveler, like for Ether and Lumion, they could at least do that. Have the outfit change based on the element, and I know it kind of does change because like around their wrists and you know the little glowy parts change. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean the whole outfit needs to change completely. Like it needs to change to something completely different. That would make it seem more unique.
Then we have a deal. You'll model some formal wear, traveler, and I don't know. Paimon here will show off some kids' designs. I'll see you both tomorrow then.
Yep, sounds good. Wait, kids' clothes? Paimon told you already she's not a little kid.
She's secretly Asmodee in disguise. That's a theory. Everybody keeps saying that she's the unknown god, but she isn't. The unknown god, its name is Asmodee. Unless they changed it. I think they did change it. It was Asmodee and then they changed it to something else.
Speaking of clothes, do yours happen to need any mending right now, Kirara?
Well, since you asked, Chiori, there's this part around my waist.
Oh, need a bit of letting out around the middle.
No! It's a tear! Those bad guys did it.
She's like, I'm so thick and supple. I don't know why the fuck I said that. I like how it's nighttime yet the sunlight from the day when I changed the time is still on the guy. Did you read the paper today? No, I haven't read the paper in a very long time. News is all digital in today's world. I remember when newspapers used to be the talk of the town. Get in there. I practically have to shove him in the door. It's like, get in there. Get in there. Current time is... Man, my phone was at 93%. It's been in my pocket. It's been closed. How the fuck is my phone at 67% already?
Chiori, we're here!
Oh, man. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get up and plug my phone in. That's fucking ridiculous. I haven't even been using it. I've been sitting here recording videos for like the last like 4 or 5 hours. I haven't had my phone on, and the battery's been dying really fast. How did it go from 93 to 67 and I haven't even touched it? What the fuck is going on? Something's killing my phone battery. I don't know if it's because I'm uploading a video to my channel from YouTube. Cause when I don't know if anybody knows. I've been trying to do a video talking about it, but I've deleted it like 7 times. Cause I would do it, delete it, do it, delete it, do it, delete it, and I haven't made a proper post, and I think I'm gonna have to. I've deleted over 7,900 videos on my channel. I have 13,898, and all I have is 6,000 now. But I've been deleting a little bit of videos pretty much almost here and there every day. And when I was deleting my old original GameCube playthrough for Ocarina of Time, because I had the Master Quest version and then I had Ocarina of Time, and I deleted the original one. But by deleting the original one, I guess because I put the names in my videos, I put like the full, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and it pulled up all the videos in that name, using that name. And I accidentally deleted 9 videos from the current playthrough that I had did. Which meant I had to go back and delete my entire Ocarina playthrough again. The one that I was literally just working on. The one that I started 3 years ago that I was doing on the Wii U. And I had just recorded the final video to it. And it was all for nothing. So I had to delete the final video. Which therefore delayed everything else. Because I know people have been asking me about Twilight Princess. But I'm going to have to start Ocarina of Time all over again from the beginning now. And because of that, other stuff is going to be delayed. Unfortunately. So I'm really frustrated because of that. And I'm trying to upload part 1 on my phone currently. I've been uploading it all day. It takes like 2 days for the videos to upload. That's why I can't do videos like that. I can't work on them because it takes too long to upload. But however, because I've been uploading that video since yesterday, because today's already a new day. Today's Thursday now, and I've been uploading it since yesterday, Wednesday. It's basically killing the battery on my phone, even though I haven't been using it.
You're here early. I haven't even opened the shop yet.
If you haven't opened the shop, then how the fuck did I get in? Does anybody think that's odd?
Wait, has Chiori left already?
Yep, with the special patrol. Bright and early.
I sent her off at 5 a.m.
Did everything go alright on the road?
I believe so. The patrol makes for quite the entourage. The way they marched forward with Chiori in the center, you'd think she was some sort of VIP. For the second leg, the Spina also came with a pretty large group, led by Navia herself.
Jesus Christ. So when she's making deliveries, Chiori appears in her cat form, like in a box. She's not in her human form? That's pretty odd, isn't it? People with sunglasses, there she is with their sunglasses.
They took care to clear the path beforehand as well. Chiori won't so much as step on a single stray rock on her journey. I even heard that Navia decided out of the blue to make a batch of macarons as a going-away gift for Chiori. An excellent souvenir to remember Fontaine by, I'd say.
Sounds like Navia really got into it.
My thoughts exactly. She even lamented the fact that she didn't have time to prepare something even fancier. I'm pretty sure she can't wait for another escort opportunity to come her way.
You know, now that you mention Navia, Paimon thinks the two of you are actually pretty similar. You say what you mean, and when you have an idea, you really hit the ground running.
I suppose that's why we're such good friends. Navia has a certain resilience about her. It's part of who she is. No matter what comes her way, she never bows down in the face of adversity. That sort of determination and courage is something I really admire.
You're also both Geo types, so I wonder how that works.
That same spirit is the true vision of my brand. When she first mentioned commissioning an outfit from my boutique, well, I'm sure you can imagine my excitement.
It's like finding the perfect brand ambassador, huh?
Indeed. Customers pay attention not just to the clothes, but also to the figures in society who wear said clothes. People like to copy the styles of those they look up to.
Huh. And here Paimon thought all that mattered was for the clothes to look cute.
Fashion is about more than just looks, my dear. Especially if you've got your sights set on a market the size of that. Well, would you look at the time?
Oh yeah. Come on, let's get down to business. We're here to model.
Oh dear God.
Indeed. Give me a moment while I go retrieve some fabrics and sample outfits. Why don't you help me set up the shop displays in the meantime?
Set them up? How exactly?
Just carefully organize the ready-to-wear clothes with an eye toward their types and styles. This way, we can guarantee that the customers will see something different every day.
Oh god, am I actually gonna have to manually do this? Organize the ready-to-wear clothes with an eye toward their types and styles.
Whoa, there sure is a lot that goes into running a store.
Yeah.
Well then, I'll leave the displays to you.
Oh god.
So, we just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
I'm assuming, yeah. Place the men's formal. I'm gonna just say Inazuma kimono. I mean, it's not too hard, right? So place the men's formal attire here, and the woman's here, right? You just match it. I wonder what happens if you do it horribly wrong.
Not bad. You might just have an eye for design. Anyway, let's move on to the real task at hand. Over here, stand still. I'll take your measurements first.
How tall is she, though?
Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
Oh, good morning, Nan. How have you been recently?
Not too bad.
I accidentally lost an outfit you gave me, and I need a new one for free.
Your gown will be ready next week, so there's no need to worry about missing the ball. Or did you come here today because you'd like to make a new request, perhaps?
I'm here to cancel it.
Oh, no. Nothing like that, Miss Chiori.
Told you.
To be honest, I came here today to cancel my order for that gown.
Cancel your order.
But you can keep the deposit, of course. I know you can't return any materials you've already used.
Don't worry about the materials. I'm more concerned about you. Did something happen, Leanne? Have your plans changed? It's alright. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. I'll take note of the cancellation.
Thank you. I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Is it just Paimon, or was she acting a bit strange just now? Wonder why she wouldn't tell us why she was canceling her order.
It was probably something personal. I mean, if she's going to a ball, it probably meant she was going with someone. If she had a falling out with that person, like a date or a boyfriend or something, that probably could have been why she canceled it, right?
It's not a big deal. These things happen every once in a while. A family emergency, an important payday falling through, a lover's quarrel, no one to take you to the ball. I've pretty much heard it all. Judging from the look on her face, something's keeping her from revealing the truth to us. It's best not to pry.
Well, guess this means you'll have more time to work on Fashion Week, right?
That's true. Come, let's pick up where we left off.
Uh-oh.
Is Miss Chiori in?
I'm here to cancel my order as well.
I am. How can I help you?
Mom, I'd like to return this item.
Oh. Could I ask why?
It's just not to my liking. You said I could get a refund if I wasn't satisfied, so that's why I'm here.
Is there something about it that didn't meet your expectations? Are the sleeves too short? Or is the color too dark? I can always make those adjustments for you.
No need. You don't have to concern yourself with that. I'd just like that refund, please.
And I'd be happy to process that for you. If you could just tell me the cause of your dissatisfaction.
Chiori here. I'd like to return my outfit.
Another one?
Is there some sort of new calamity coming that I haven't heard about? Another flood? Or an apocalypse, maybe? What does the prophecy say this time? You'll be spared if you get rid of all your clothes? Surely the entire population of Fontaine didn't convene and pick this one day to come and return my clothes. What is going on?
What kind of rags are you trying to sell us, huh? The way I see it, this shop is nothing more than a black market front run by a bunch of dirty criminals. Please calm down, sir.
What's he talking about?
Haven't you heard? Chiori, a boutique, has been exposed for having close ties with criminals. It's all over the papers.
And just who is it that dares to throw that accusation around?
Well, you tell us. The fabrics you've got here, they're all sourced from underground factories, aren't they?
I've been transparent about my materials from the very beginning. I've already proved there's nothing wrong with them. If a little hearsay and baseless slander are enough to convince you, then by all means, go ahead and hand over your garments right now. Spare yourself from that flood of yours. Or have you not been convinced of that one just yet?
You...
Enough!
Miss Chiori?
Go outside and help these customers with their return requests. There's no need to ask them why. We'll refund them at the purchase price.
Alright.
And once you're done, put up the sign that says we're closed for the day.
Got it.
Chiori.
These rumors, it's that guy.
They couldn't be more fabricated if you tried. No need to worry about them. I'm sure they'll go away on their own in a few days. The real goal here is to divert my attention away from Fashion Week. The best response right now is to tune it out and focus on finalizing my designs.
If you say so, but Paimon still can't help but worry.
The best way to respond to public skepticism is to let your work speak for itself. There will be no doubt about the quality of my work once my new designs are released. The public just has to see it for themselves.
Miss Chiori, bad news!
Oh, for the love of... Can a woman not get a moment of peace to do her work? Go on. What's the matter now?
It's our accessories supplier. They just sent word that they'll no longer be able to supply us during Fashion Week.
What? No accessories? Not even the ones we pre-ordered?
Yes, that's what their messenger said.
And what about the models we have them to book for us?
I think they'll probably pull out as well.
Even the suppliers believe those nasty rumors?
Is the messenger still here?
No, they've already left.
So, no accessories means no brooches, no bow ties, things like that?
Not just that. It means no gems, ribbons, gold thread. All the elements that lend life and soul to my designs.
But if you take those away, does that mean you won't be able to make your designs at all?
Alof, you stay and watch the shop. I'll go talk to the supplier myself.
Maybe we'll be able to find out what happened. We'll go with you.
Yeah, and we can vouch for you too. We'll make sure your supplier knows there's nothing wrong with your clothes.
Thank you. In that case, please come with me.
It's that guy who's jealous of her. Now it's already 3 a.m., so I think my stuff's transferred over.
I know Miss Chiori has put a lot of work into making Fashion Week a success.
I didn't realize this ceiling was like a window dome. The fuck? Man, it must get hot in here.
I hope you can talk things through with the supplier.
Man, you're tall, lady. I don't know if it's because of the heels you have on, but what the fuck? Oh my god. She's... Well, if I were to pull out Zhongli, she would be taller than him, but... I ain't gonna do that. Please subscribe to the Seabird. No. Yeah, like I said though, I've been meaning to try to do a video talking about it, but I just haven't. The fact that I actually really did delete over 7,900 and like, was it like 30 videos? Something like that. And I'm upset too, you know, because I was trying to get rid of videos that I didn't need. Mostly based on the fact that my old videos, they didn't have proper tags or descriptions or thumbnails, and they were recorded with really bad quality.
By the way, we really are just going to talk.
Right, and they were just made so badly that I didn't have the effort to try to go back and edit every single one of them, because like the way I do my videos now is different from the way I do it, like, was different from the way I do it then. Like, the way I just do stuff now is way different than the way I used to do it, and it's not the same. So, I basically didn't want any of that old stuff on my channel anymore. And I had too many videos, I felt. And I kind of want to focus only on stuff that I actually really like and care about. So I got rid of a lot of stuff, but like I said, but by doing that though, I mean, I don't really care that it cut my channel in half. I don't really care about numbers. It's just like, by trying to delete that old playthrough, I accidentally had grabbed my new stuff. That's what I'm worried about. Like, that's what's bothering me. And it basically broke my playthrough for Ocarina of Time so bad to the point that I'm actually having to redo it from the beginning. That's what sucks. Because I had just uploaded the final part. I didn't get a chance to publish it. And I went back and wound up deleting it. So I recorded that for nothing. So, that's that. So, yeah.
Of course. I wouldn't do anything to one of my business partners, especially when a reasonable conversation should suffice.
Yeah, we're going back to that guy's place. Oh god, it dropped him. It didn't give me a chance to catch him, which means he probably took damage.
Venger, it's Chiori. We've worked together all these years. The least you could do is allow me a face-to-face conversation.
Straightforward as always, I see. You know, there are certain conventions people usually follow if they want to seek someone's company. Sending a messenger, for example.
And when has following convention ever gotten me anywhere? Why hire a messenger when I can just explain things in person?
Have you read the papers today?
I don't like to waste my time on baseless lies and speculation. Maybe that's something you should consider as well.
You're right. I only subscribe to the Steambird. And most days I never even read the others.
So, these rumors. The Steambird was the one that published them?
No, not at all. They were in some second-rate fashion tabloids.
Well then, there you go. Those sort of headlines become old news faster than you can read them. Surely a bit of tabloid drama isn't worth cutting off my supply.
You would think that. But this time is different. Someone paid off the tabloids to publish the same article at once. They even went so far as to leave a copy in front of every house. That's how I first learned of the rumors.
Every house? That means someone must have been planning this for a very long time.
It seems your rival really pulled out all the stops this time, Chiori. The article was even published alongside a photo of you.
What sort of photo?
A photo of you beating up someone on the street yesterday.
Yesterday? Wait, that means...
Ucher again.
Here, I've got a copy. See for yourselves.
Boop. Chiori Boutique, located within our good court of Fontaine, claims to be a clothing store with a unique style, but there is another side to this tale for those few who look beneath the facade. Sources in the fortress of Meripede say that not a few criminals have boasted of wearing Chiori Boutique's clothes. I just felt that the atmosphere in there suited me. Convinced, Fallon Lyle said. These words met with wide approval from many of his fellow inmates. Our sources also stated that a prisoner who was recently convicted of violent conduct and battery also openly supported Chiori's designs of a year ago. Upon close investigation of Chiori's many suppliers, we discovered that there is something more to the discovery that criminals favor its wares. The boutique is in truth comparable to an invisible hand, like a spider's web that connects these evildoers. Our investigations show that the Wagner family supplies the ornaments that adorn her designs, and a certain member of this household is a frequent guest at the fortress. But do birds of a feather not flock together? Not only that, but many customers have also been subject to rough treatment at Chiori. Mr. Valerian had this to say: "A real brute, that one. Never mind refusing to tailor my clothes. Why, she seized her scissors and began wrecking them, and threw me out the window. A clothing store? More like a thieves' lair, if you ask me. Doubtless, many of you may have wondered why the glass of Chiori Boutique often shatters with a loud crash, leaving behind a terrifying mess. Miss Valerian's unfortunate encounter unveils the truth. Just the day before this report was going to print, another such act of brutal battery occurred on the streets. Just imagine, if you would, the scene playing out as depicted in the photo above.